I'm really excited. Today marks 7 years of celibacy. And I know there are people out there who don't think it's possible. Like, how can a man be celibate for 7 years? But I just want to let every one of you know, I want to encourage you, especially if you're single watching this. It is possible. You know how I know? Because I've done it. Today marks 7 years of celibacy. And I'm here to tell you, I feel better than when I was out in the world and I couldn't keep it in my pants. I was slinging over here and slinging over there. I promise you, I never felt better. So anybody that's been lying to you, and anybody who's been telling you, no, you can't be celibate for this reason and that reason, they are a deceiver from the pit of hell. Tell them I said that. They're a deceiver. I feel so much better. I'm healthier. I'm wiser. I'm smarter. I have more understanding being celibate for 7 years than when I was slinging for 25 years. Yes, I was in the world. I was fornicating for 25 years, sleeping with countless women, meeting them while they were working out, meeting them at the hotel lobbies, meeting them at the clubs for sure, meeting them at the gas stations. Where didn't I meet them? Meeting them at the grocery store, at the bus stop. I did it for 25 years. And I'm here to tell you that the last 7 years is 100 times better. And here's the biggest reason why. Because I got to connect with God like I never could before. I got to have a much more intimate relationship with God than I never could imagine. Let me tell you one thing I advise people on. I'm beginning to coach people in this area because a lot of people struggle in this area of abstinence and celibacy. I help people understand, and I want you to understand as you watch me today. You see, when you're celibate, you're able to create time for God. But when you're here thinking, who am I going to sleep with, and who am I going to go on their DMs, and who am I going to connect with, and who am I going to have a hook up with, and which side chick am I going to get with tonight, you disconnect from God. And guess what? When you disconnect from God, the enemy sees you doing that. And the enemy is like, I got him, I got her. They're disconnected from their maker. They're disconnected from their creator. So guess what I'm going to do? Now this is the enemy talking. I'm going to snap him in two. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to begin to break and I'm going to begin to destroy, because remember, that's all he came to do. Steal, kill, and destroy. And that's what he does when you disconnect. So you see, me being celibate for the last 7 years allowed me to connect more with my creator, more with my God, and separate myself from the enemy. And then and I'm not saying the enemy doesn't come. I'm not saying that, because he still comes. But guess what? Because now I'm more connected to God, the Holy Spirit begins to teach me what to do. And I begin to have discernment. When the enemy comes, I can discern and I can put him away. I can cast him out. But when you don't allow yourself to be celibate and allow yourself to reconnect with your maker, the enemy got you like a twig. He's like a piece of paper. He's just gonna toss you to the right and toss you to the left. And I see countless people. Some of them actually go to church. And I see them. They can't figure out why they can't find a decent job. They can't figure out why they can't find a decent spouse. They can't figure out why their life can't come together. They can't figure out why they have health issues. Yes, I said it. Health issues here, health issues there, this medication here, this medication there. They can't figure it out. And they think that the person they're slinging with and the person they're fornicating with, they think that person is an exception. They think that's an exception to the rule. No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That has everything to do with it. Everything. Do you know that King David, one of the most revered kings ever, when he fornicated with Bathsheba, he lost 4 sons because of it. 4. So if you're there thinking that, oh, there's no repercussions, I can fornicate, I can play around a little bit, I can go on the DMs, I can go on those fish, what did they say, catch a fish websites where you go and you get somebody for the night and there's a little fling and you're all excited about that. Well, guess what? Be sure you're ready for the repercussions, because, hey, I hope it was worth it. How long was it? 10 minutes? 20? 30? Oh, hey, maybe it was an hour long. Well, guess what? I hope it was worth the hour, because when the repercussions come, it will be too heavy to bear. I promise you, if David understood what I'm telling you, King David in the Bible, if he understood that, I don't know how long he lasted with Bathsheba, maybe 30 minutes, hey, maybe an hour. We know, David liked women, maybe an hour, I don't know. But ask him if it was worth losing 4 sons. 4. I promise you, he'll say, please, Bathsheba, I'm going to take my eyes away from you, because, he was watching her take a shower. I'm going to take my eyes away, because I ain't about to lose 4 sons because of that woman, no matter how good she looks. So I don't know who needs to hear this. I just want to encourage you. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible to keep yourself. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lie, because we have somebody here who's done it for 7 years. And I promise you, don't get me wrong, I'm looking to get married, so let's get it right. I'm looking to get married. So I'm not one of those eunuchs in the Bible who keep themselves until, no. That's not the arrangement me and God have, okay? So I'm going to get married. But before I get married, I will keep this temple. And I encourage every one of you watching this, keep your temple. Keep it. It's not worth it. Do you know some people don't understand that they get married? Yes, you eventually get married, and then you don't understand why your husband can't keep it in his pants. You don't understand why your wife can't keep her legs closed. And I don't mean to you. You don't understand why. Keep yourself until marriage. Sex is a gift. Sex is a gift that God gives you in the marriage. So you can't afford to keep fornicating, because if you're fornicating, then you are abusing God's gift. That gift was reserved for marriage. You were meant to unwrap it after the marriage was done. But if you say, no, I want to unwrap my gift now, you're like that selfish child on Christmas who can't wait till Christmas Day to open the gifts. They want to open that stuff on December the 15th. And that's what you're doing. And when you do that, the gift is useless now. The gift has been made useless. And then you get in a marriage and you can't understand why she can't satisfy you. And you can't understand why he can't satisfy you. Because you dipped in it before it was ready. You ate the food before the food was done. Have you ever prepared a meal? Have you ever prepared rice? Would you eat the rice 10 minutes into the boil? Never. You wait for that rice to be done. You wait for the chicken. You wait for the fish. You don't go eat that stuff prematurely. Well, that's what people are doing with sex out of wedlock. They're doing it and they're having sex prematurely, and they don't understand why. It doesn't fit after that. Nothing fits after that. Guess what? If you look at the dictionary, guess what you'll find out? You'll find out that sex comes after marriage. Even the dictionary knows that sex comes after marriage. Even the dictionary knows that marriage comes before sex. You must first get married before sex. A common book dictionary understands that. Then what about me and you? We are smart, we are wise beyond measure, We are made in the image of God. Let's do this right. I'm doing it right. 7 years, and I know God is going to give me my bride. I'm excited about that journey. I encourage you, until you meet your bride, until you meet your bridegroom, keep your temple, keep it safe, and let God reward you with that gift of sex. And he's also going to reward you with so much more, things you could never imagine, if you just keep yourself. But if you decide to do what the heathens do, you're like, no, I don't care. I want flesh. I want flesh, and I want it now. Well, you're going to get the flesh. You're going to get it for 10 minutes. You're going to get it for 30 minutes, maybe an hour. But after that, it's over, it's done. And then the destruction starts, and it's not worth it, guys. So I encourage all of you. This is David King telling you that if I can do it 7 years celibate, 7 years abstinent, 7 years undefiled, you can do it too. I'll see you on the next video.